I was in Chicago, moving back and forth between a couple neighborhoods. Some nights I was able to sleep inside, some nights I wasn't. And I never really could shower. Like I'd sneak them in where I could, but there weren't many opportunities, and I didn't have a lot of opportunities to wash my clothes because that's how homelessness works. And the people that treated me with the most respect, the most consistent respect, and the most kindness were Arabs, specifically Arab men. I knew that if I begged in the fancier white area that I could get to, in the area near the commuter trains, nobody acknowledged I existed. They walked by me, they didn't see me. But I could walk not too far away and go into an Arab neighborhood with Arab restaurants and Arab shops, and I didn't even have to ask. I could walk through the neighborhoods, and people would be like, "Do you need to eat?" They never asked me if I was hungry. They never asked me if I had money. "Do you need to eat?" And they would feed me, and they wouldn't feed me crap either. It wasn't yesterday's bread or a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It was a heaping to-go container of the best foods that they like. And every time he saw me, he waved me down, and he was like, "Do you need food today?" And I was like, "I do. I need food today." And sometimes I'd say, somebody else fed me, I'm good. And he'd be like, "Okay, come by for dinner." Like, that man always fed me. His staff fed me, and his friends fed me, and other people in the neighborhood who saw that man was feeding me pulled me aside and were like, "Hey, is he feeding you all the time?" And I thought they were going to scold me or scold him. And I remember this one guy who owned a restaurant like across the street and like half a block down, and he was like, "Is he feeding you every day?" I was like, "Yeah, he feeds me every day." And he was like, "No, I feed you half days." And I'm not making fun of the man's English. That's exactly what he said. His English was not the best. He was very clearly learning English. And he goes, "I feed you half days." And I was like, "What?" And he was like, "He feeds you half days, I feed you half days." I will never forget that kindness, and if I could find that man, probably cry like I'm almost crying now.